to the main show for 86 days, but let me make this very clear. They follow us around. Thank you very much. It is Wednesday night, which is the new Friday night, because it's eviction night again. Yes. Armed with a suitcase full of bikinis, she said she was going to use her womanly powers to get what she wanted. Well, you lot got what you wanted and voted Rian out of the house this evening. Yes, it happened. She's going to be here very soon, and we also have some very exciting news. Proper panto in here tonight. After tonight's eviction, the housemates have been nominating Face to Face, and we will show you all of the fallout. There'll be much more... Fucking hell. There'll be much more on that later on. In the meantime, we are hoping for a flirtation of this.
Camera right up my crunch.
No! A seduction of this.
I got balance, bro. I got balance. You ain't fucking with me.
That was quite amazing. And if we're lucky, a whole big tease of this.
Got a face like a smacked arse.
Lovely. Right, we have an all-male panel tonight, ripe and ready for a rinsing. First up, he's my favourite king of the jungle, after my husband. But he does present my all-time favourite reality spin-off show, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Now. It's Mr. Joe Swan. Joe's got a bad ear tonight, so if he doesn't hear us, that's why.
Yeah.
Right, next, he's all right, Joe. We've got to introduce the others.
Sorry.
It's all right. Next is the award-winning comedian who, by his own admission, looks like a cross between Pat Butcher and the Honey Monster. Sounds, some would say, like a dream celebrity housemate. It's Rob Beckett. He's the journalist and presenter with a superstar family connections. I've done my research, and according to Wikipedia, we have the son of a Motown legend, Diana Ross, on the panel this evening. It's actually not a lie. Paul Ross is here. Now, Paul, that's actually true.
Well, my uncle's Luther Vandross.
Oh, OK.
I'm no relation to Nick Ross.
But not Diana Ross. Apparently, on Wikipedia, it says it is.
So it must be true.
It must be true if it's on
Unfortunately,
Wikipedia.
all I'm lumbered with is Jonathan Ross. I'm not even related to Nick Ross.
OK, so, as we know, Rian became the third celebrity to get the boot this evening. Yes, yes! But how have her former housemates been dealing with the news? Like this, it would seem.
I do get it. I'll be honest, I thought you were going.
Did you?
Yeah.
What, hearing that out there or just in general?
Today. I thought she was going to go.
What do you mean today? Today when you woke up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not because I want you to. At all. And I said all of that in the diary, but I'm just frightened of the way it's all been perceived out front. And I thought, I'll vote the girls out.
She'll be all right. She'll be all right.
Oh, Rian will. She wanted to go bad.
Yeah,
she told us last night.
Yeah.
And even there, like I said, she was said to me, I don't want to stay. So you've no idea how effing delighted I was when they called your name. I would have jumped up, but I thought it's a bit insensitive.
When what?
I would have jumped up, but I thought that might be insensitive when there's still people waiting.
I'm really, really pleased I'm here. And I can't tell you what a feeling it is to be up for nomination and then to get saved by all that lot out there.
I know. That's what happened last
feeling
week. The feeling is like, oh my God, they saved me.
It's great, isn't it?
The thing people have picked
It's
up the
one of the
phone.
most
Honestly,
beautiful
it's a
feelings I've
fantastic
ever
feeling.
felt. Knowing that people have actually thought, I'm going to vote for Dan.
Yeah.
Thousands of people have picked up that phone and voted for me to keep me in. That is special. Yeah. It's really nice.
I would love to be able to read Martin's mind. You know, when they just cut to him and he's like that, just listening. Like, I want to know what his brain is thinking about her. It's intriguing. Right, should we talk about tonight's eviction?
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! Paul, did the right person go?
I don't think so, no. I would hope and pray the loathsome Danica was going to go. Sadly not. And then I thought it might be the mega boring Sam. I'm very surprised it's Rhiannon, I really am.
Now, being an all-male panel, I thought you would have been happy that Danica stayed.
No, because she's got that horrible dead behind the eyes thing about her, and she's like, the puppet mistress and so full of herself, an awful person.
OK. What do you guys think? Did the right person leave this evening?
Rhiannon's got more to give.
Rhiannon's got more to give?
She's got more to give, I think.
Why so? What do you think?
I don't know. I think Danica should have went, I think.
Danica should have gone?
Yeah, Danica.
Rhiannon had 100% more to give. If Ashley'd gone, she would have come up her shell and she would have been brilliant, I think.
OK. Joe, were you a fan?
No, what, of Danica?
No, of Rhiannon.
Rhiannon. Well, I felt slightly sorry for her. I don't think...
Yeah.
I didn't see as much flirting between her and Ash as I think's been made out. I think he just got wrapped up in being... He's had a great summer, you know. He's been in the Olympics, he's in Big Brother house.
Yeah.
Page 3 girl will just top it off for him.
I think she really tried.
Yeah.
Once she was aware of how much it was affecting him and he pulled her up on it, she kind of stepped back and we didn't see anything of her again, did we, really?
And I think that's a real shame. She really did so well. I think she come in to put to bed stuff that's been written about her, stuff that's happened, and I think she went into Big Brother house and it's all started to happen again.
Yeah.
And that's when she kind of didn't say nothing for about 4 days, did she?
Rob, were you surprised that she left?
A little bit, yeah, because I think everyone's booing Danica, so you expect her to go. But she didn't bring much. She went a bit quiet, didn't she? So it's a bit miserable.
Did.
So I thought...
Paul, why do you think the public didn't save her?
I think really is what the guys are saying. She didn't really... I don't think she came out of her shell. I think it's a real shame, because we've been chatting to her very briefly backstage. She's lively and funny, and she's delighted to be out.
Yeah.
And I just think if we'd seen the real Rhiannon in there, she'd have stayed in.
Do you think there's anything she could have done to have saved herself?
Yeah, more exciting.
Should have ridden Ashley like a bike. That would have worked.
What will he say? What will he say?
Should have ridden Ashley like a bike.
Joe, it's a good job you've got her blocked here, because that was blue.
You should have ridden Ashley like a bike.
I can't repeat it.
You invite them in your audience.
Welcome to Bit on the Side, Joe. Welcome. These two have been before. Rob, who do you think will miss her the most?
Ashley,
I think Ashley would be quite happy that she's gone, no?
No,
Yeah,
he still
I think
fancies
so.
her, doesn't he?
I think
Even though he says he doesn't care, he still fancies her. So he's going to miss her.
Do you think he'll feel guilty that he nominated her now that she's gone?
Probably, but... Yeah, I think he fancies her, doesn't he? He's just only doing that to show, like, I don't really care, I'm going to nominate her, but deep down, he still wants a bit, doesn't he?
Of course he does. You have been banging on about Rhiannon ever since we started the show, so go on, get it off your chest.
I generally still think Rhiannon thinks Ashley is still worth a squirt. That's generally just... No, come on. That's generally my thing. Like, I think Rhiannon's great. Sam, I think, was great. Danica should have gone, but because she's great TV, because...
She's not
Can
great
you hear me,
TV.
Joe? Are you with me?
She's not great TV,
Oh, you
Danica.
can hear me? Great. This
I can hear you, and I can hear you.
So,
Why do you think she's great
I think she's great TV because she... Come on, like, Janice... Not Janice. It is Janice. Whatever her name is. Jasmine went, and because she went, them two... She's just great TV. She's got all the boys, like, linked in. Like, Julie's chatting about... Martin's chatting about...
Does anybody else love Danica?
No.
Yes.
You love her? No. Let's go to this lady, because I came to her before, so I have to be fair. I have to be fair. Fair.
I just think Danica's just been given a hard deal, really.
What?
She's just giving us...
She's not leading people on. They're coming on to her and she's saying, look, I'm not interested, leave me alone. And
She's not... She isn't saying I'm not interested for a very long time, though, is she? She could nip it in the bud quite early.
She tweaked my nipples first thing in the morning. I think, game on. She's on it. I'd love to think I'd go in the house and not fall under her spell. I think I probably would have.
I think you would have as well,
so
Joe.
I'm quite pleased about that. But she's... You can just see every clog working, you know. I mean, I see it when she was speaking to Prince about 4 days ago, and she was asking about whether, if he got married, would his wife be a princess? And that's when the lights went on, and that's when she jumped from Mike to the Prince.
But are we just thinking really cynically about her?
She's not... That's the way she's behaving in the house. She's behaving...
living from manipulating
I'm trying to give a balanced view here.
She might be a really nice person. I probably would fancy her if I see her. But watching her in the Big Brother house, it's horrible to watch. It's horrible to watch her. And now she stayed in there. We've got to watch another 4 days of her and Mike.
It is dominating the whole house. We do keep saying that. Paul, the situation has been saved again. Is this a potential winner, if not finalist?
No, I mean, he is great. He is great fun because he is so stupid. You look at him and you think there's a village somewhere in New Jersey missing an idiot because he doesn't see it. And he's trying to do that very American, sophisticated, and you're like that, don't let anybody... And you think, mate, he's like an 80s Brat Pack movie. He's terrible.
What did you think of his speech?
It was puke-inducing, wasn't it? It really was.
I thought it was amazing.
And you could see her, actually, as he's talking, she's thinking... Did I leave the gas on at home? She just drifted away. She's not interested in the word he's saying to her.
Yeah. So, and that's where you think the dead eyes...
I think so. Also, I think the person who's going to miss Rhiann most is going to be Danica, because the one person who didn't see through Danica was Rhiann, and she's very sweet and lovely, and there are kind of... And she wants Danica to win. When she sees some of the footage, she's going to be changing her mind, I think.
We'll be talking to her very soon. Before we get there, obviously, we've got to finish this, and to do that, we have to talk about face-to-face nominations, because that is what's been happening tonight. Rob, they know each other a little bit more now, obviously, than the first time they had to do it. Do you think that would make it easier?
I think it's harder, because at the start, when you don't know them that well, you think, oh, I don't know you that well, so I just picture. But now they know you and go, I've got to know you, and I definitely don't like you. So that's a bit more of a pill to take, isn't it? Once you know someone, then tell them you don't like them to their face.
OK, and what about... What?
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, no, he doesn't want to talk to me, OK. And also, the past couple of days, we've seen Nana get a little bit... Nasty's maybe... Hold on. Nasty's probably a bit of a harsh word to say, but she's kind of teetering on the brink, I think, a little bit. Paul, do you think she might be in trouble?
I think she's doing that terrible thing that people do. I've seen it in offices, I've seen it behind the scenes of TV shows, when somebody says, be careful. That's meaningless, and it just puts paranoia in people's heads, and she's trying to turn everybody against Colleen. Now, Colleen can be moody. I think Julie would do herself no favours and may get people being supportive of Colleen because she's being so openly manipulative and stupid about it.
Because Martin's twigging now, isn't he?
And Julian's face... Julian realised, because he spent a lot of time with Colleen when they were both mortals, and he's realised, you know, she's trying to put a move on me about Colleen. All that, be careful, it's hideous. No, and that lie she told when she said she thrust that cake in my face with, like, Mike Tyson, it was like an angel's kiss.
It was
like
quite soft and just a little rub, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we can all see that.
OK, so the panel and audience have had their 2 pennies worth, but as ever, we want you to spend your penny too. If you've got any questions for Rhiann, she's going to be answering them in the sweaty box a little bit later on, so send them to us via Twitter or through the website. Now, join us after the break when Rhiann will be here for the bit on the side interrogation. Plus, we'll be a step closer to revealing all the details from tonight's face-to-face nominations. We'll see you in a bit.